Good morning everybody. In this video I'm back with another Bitcoin analysis. What we'll do is we'll do a quick overview of what you can expect in the short term, so in the upcoming days, and for that we'll take a look at the technicals, which are pretty interesting right now, but we'll also talk about the fundamentals, which are obviously very important. So let's get right into it. First of all, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing great. I gotta be honest, I just got out of bed, so this video will be a little bit in a slower pace. It's kind of like an update to Bitcoin because I covered it yesterday afternoon as well. But since then we've dropped down quite a bit, which is also as expected. That's also what I said yesterday. But now it's, usually when the price drops like this, a lot of people become scared and afraid, and they think like, oh, is this going to be the next crash? Are we going to drop down even more? And that's why I thought it would be valuable to actually take a look at Bitcoin again. First of all, what I think is important for all of you is if we take a look at the fundamentals. First of all, just some statistics about Bitcoin. Volume around 20 billion has dropped down already, which is it's just very low right now, but that's also kind of this time of the year. Or at least, that's this period of time, right? Because I'm not sure if last year this was also the case. But the volume right now compared to the last 3 months is just pretty low, and that's not necessarily the end of the world, but it's something interesting to watch. And then apart from that, what we also have seen is that the US dollar index is growing a little bit, or the DXY, which is negatively correlated with Bitcoin, right? So if this goes up, Bitcoin usually tends to drop down, and what you can see here is that, like almost simultaneously with the drop of Bitcoin, the DXY went up. So there was kind of an explanation for this drop, apart from hitting a major resistance level at that 200 EMA. It's really the fundamentals and the technicals working together, and this is a very clear example of that, right? It's interesting as well, I think, at least. But in general, you can see that the DXY is dropping, and that's obviously a result of the monetary policy of the Fed changing, and it's well, I'll probably do a video on how it's changing exactly and if that's good for crypto or not, but let's just say it's changing in a way that's good for crypto, right? Interest rates are going up less and less. What we have next week, which you should also know, is we have an inflation rate again, which is also important because that seems to be dropping down. We have the inflation rate, as you can see, but also the interest rate decision the day after, both very important. So next week is going to be a very important week, but altogether the fundamentals are looking a little bit more bullish, all right? So the DXY has been in a downtrend for quite a long time, so I can only assume that we'll continue that. Everything looks to be that way. Now, if we then take a look at Bitcoin, finally, what you can see is that, as I said, well, together with the more bearish fundamentals coming in and finding resistance at a major resistance level right here at around 17,400 and at 200 EMA, we dropped down to that level, which I expected, dropped down all the way to 16,800. So that brings us under the resistance level of 17,100 again. But what I expect now is that, at some point of time, what I think will happen is that we'll break above 17,100 again, and that we'll get up to this level right here at 17,600. Now, whether this happens today or tomorrow or the day after, I'm not sure, but I think this level, I think this support level in general at, well, let's give us some breathing space. Let's say 16,700. I think that level will hold, and it's just a matter of time before we hit our resistance level. However, I don't think we can break through 17,600 until next week, when we get all those important fundamental events coming up. So yeah, that's what I expect for Bitcoin. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments. But for now, take care, have a great Tuesday, and bye.